WWE tonight, they did one thing tonight, especially going towards the end of the show tonight. WWE tonight made me want to see Sami Zayn beat Roman Reigns tomorrow night at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I'm going to say this now. I'm probably going to get shit for this either in the comment section or on Twitter. Does anybody else think that Sami Zayn got hot at the wrong time? Is it fair to even say that? Because of how good he's been since joining the Bloodline. WWE did one job tonight that's going to make you believe tomorrow night at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view that Sami Zayn's going to beat Roman Reigns. Does anybody else think that? I don't blame you if you do think that. I don't blame you at all. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to argue with you about that. Because I feel the same way. WWE tonight made you want to see Sami Zayn beat Roman Reigns tomorrow night. But folks, here's the hard, cold reality about this whole thing tomorrow night. Roman Reigns is going to beat Sami Zayn tomorrow night. And it's unfortunate because, again, people are going to sit there and think, oh, Chris hates Sami Zayn. No, I love Sami Zayn. He's an incredible storyteller. He's an incredible storyteller, folks. I don't hate Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. I want to see him succeed. But if you think tomorrow night that Sami Zayn's going to beat Roman Reigns tomorrow night, stop. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We are set tomorrow night for an emotional roller coaster tomorrow night. Like I said, WWE tonight made you believe. And they made you want to see Sami Zayn beat Roman Reigns tomorrow night and pull off the biggest upset in WWE history. But I know, you know, that Roman Reigns tomorrow night is going to beat Sami Zayn and successfully defend the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. And it's going to be emotional. The match will bang. Like I said on my Monday Night Raw review on Tuesday. Roman and Sami will bang. That matchup should bang tomorrow night. But if you think for 1 second that Sami Zayn's going to beat Roman Reigns, you got another thing coming. We're going to go over everything tonight on SmackDown. And what I thought was it was a missable SmackDown. If you ask me, I think tonight's SmackDown was a missable show. The in-ring work was really good tonight. But everybody wanted to see Sami Zayn tonight. And I don't blame you for it. I want to. They made you wait till the end of the show, which I commend WWE for. They made you wait to the end of the show for Sami Zayn. They made me watch the show tonight. I thought the show wasn't that bad tonight, but it was completely missable. It was completely fucking missable. And to be honest with you, if you missed out on SmackDown tonight, I wouldn't blame you at all, because I know you're excited for what's happening tomorrow night at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I don't blame you not one bit. That's why I got you covered right here on the channel. We're going to go over SmackDown tomorrow night for your Friday, February 17th, 2023. If you guys don't know who I am Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys watched SmackDown tonight or you guys missed out on SmackDown tonight, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below your thoughts of SmackDown tonight. What did you think of the show tonight? What was the best match of the show tonight? Did you watch the Sami Zayn segment? If you did you like it? The comment section is now yours. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and turn that bell, guys, for all notifications. Speaking of the subscribe button, I want to tell you guys this right now. Did you guys know that 65% of you guys who watch my videos, or well, recently my last 2 videos, since I've been back on YouTube, did you guys know that 65% of you guys who watch my videos are not even subscribed? Simple. Hit that subscribe button down below. You see that little red triangle button that says subscribe on it? Hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those bells for all notifications. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. Hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like on the video. Comment down below on the video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those bells, guys, for all notifications. AEW Dynamite Review is live on the channel right now. Link to that video will be down below in the description, as well as Monday Night Raw review from this past Monday. I reviewed it on Tuesday as the first video back in over a year here on the channel. Both of those videos will be down below in the description. Make sure you guys check it out. Show us some love. And let's get to SmackDown tonight from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Now, the show kicked off with Natalya and Shotzi Blackheart against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. I was thinking for a second, knowing if this was a Vince McMahon created pay-per-view show, this will be on the pay-per-view. But I'm glad it isn't. And I'm glad Vince is not in creative. Triple H is. Triple H is. So we got a women's tag team match to kick off the show. I didn't care not one bit for this match. I honestly really did not. But we're going to go over it coming from the commercial break. We're going to break this down. Baszler has a kneeling armbar on Blackheart, who fights to her feet and throws elbows and tries to get away, slinging Shayna off her arms, earns her a shove into the heel corner, and more heat segment. To the apron, Shotzi hits an apron DDT, picture perfect. Tag to Natalya, working Shayna over. German suplexes, ducking knee, Liger bomb out of the corner, so damn close for the winning pinfall. Sharpshooter blocked, discus lariat ducked, looking for a Kudafuda clutch back into the corner. Rousey with a blind tag. Crossbody off the top. Natty ducks under. Sharpshooter in the middle of the ring in Montreal. Yeah, folks. Yeah. I know. They just had to do that. Why? We get it. We get it. The Montreal screwjob happened in 97. We get it. Ronda gets away. Babyface is thinking heart attack. Shayna pulls Neidhart off the turnbuckles, and Rousey reverses. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler win by submission with the armbar from Ronda Rousey onto Shotzi Blackheart. Now, I did not watch most of this match, but I did catch up to the commercial break, to the part where I just read. I'm gonna sit here and guess. Did Ronda botch in this match? Over under 0.5. Did Ronda botch? I'm assuming she did. I said this on Twitter. What the fuck happened to Ronda Rousey? I remember 2018, 2019 Ronda Rousey was goated. She was very fucking lethal in the ring. She looked like she wanted to do this. But now I look at Ronda Rousey now, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck happened to Ronda Rousey? She's completely fucking different. I said it on Twitter. 2018, 2019 Ronda Rousey is better than 2022, 2023 Ronda Rousey. Changed my mind. Am I speaking facts here? I think I am. I think I honestly am here. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler pick up the victory over Shotzi Blackheart and Natalya to kick off SmackDown. I didn't really care for this match, not one bit. But I'm going to sit here and assume that Ronda Rousey did botch in this match. Back from commercial break, we got a video package covering the rise and fall of Sami Zayn in the Bloodline, covering up to the trial of Sami Zayn from Raw 30. By the way, that was the best segment of the entire show. Hit Row is in the ring. And Top Dollar asked the DJ to drop that. So fucking cringe, this fucking Hit Row. So fucking cringe. God almighty. Which leads to a rap promo they were just cutting ass on Canada and insisting that Brett screwed Brett. I don't fucking know. What the fuck happened to Hit Row? Holy shit! What the fuck happened to Hit Row? Damn, Hit Row on the main roster just absolutely fucking garbage, if you ask me. Trash. Trash. I don't like it. I don't like top dollar, especially Top Dollar. I don't like. Especially Top Dollar. I fucking hate Top Dollar. Holy shit, is he fucking trash. The lights go out, thank fucking Christ. And Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy appear on opposite sides of the apron to holy shit chants from Montreal. Listen, if you're watching this and you're from Montreal, Canada, I'm going to give you the biggest applause of all time. You guys were on fire tonight. That's the one thing I loved about SmackDown tonight from Montreal. The crowd was on fire all night, especially for Sami Zayn. This crowd was white hot tonight. Boy, do I want to visit Canada one day. I really do. I really want to visit Canada one day. Yeah, so Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy appear on opposite sides of the ring to holy shit chants in Montreal. So thunderous, the audio dies entirely for a good 30 seconds. Wyatt puts Top Dollar over the top rope with the mandible claw, and Howdy his sister Abigail on Ashante Adonis. Good. Get the fuck out. Top Dollar, Ashante Adonis. Ashante Adonis should be on a singles run, if you ask me. B-Fab, take her to NXT, and Top Dollar, release him. Bray grabs a mic and tells Montreal, "You're welcome." Thank you, Bray. We love you, bro. Before saying that now that he is back in control of himself and his family, he wants to tell Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar that whichever of them wins tomorrow night, that they should run. Are we getting a potential Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania? Really? Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you folks. Wasn't we supposed to get this in 2016? At WrestleMania 32? Wasn't we supposed to get a Wyatt-Lesnar feud? Whatever happened to that? I mean, I have no idea, but I don't mind it. It's fresh. It's new. Here's what I'm doing tomorrow night. And what I'm going to do is after the SmackDown review, I'm going to give you guys my predictions for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view tomorrow night. I'm going to have Brock Lesnar beat Bobby Lashley tomorrow night. That's what I'm doing. That's one. Two, I'm setting up Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania. Because again, what is Wyatt doing at WrestleMania? Wyatt needs a significant match going into WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar? Maybe. I don't mind Lesnar. Lesnar, ever since, he turned babyface, has been a good Lesnar run as babyface Brock. I love Cowboy Brock. I do. But Brock doesn't have to win every single match. Brock can still look good. At this point, in my honest opinion, Brock Lesnar is bulletproof. He's accomplished everything that needs to be accomplished in WWE. He's won a Royal Rumble. He's made an event at WrestleMania. He's won Money in the Bank. He broke the streak of The Undertaker, but that's for another discussion for another day. Brock has accomplished everything that there is to accomplish in WWE. He's even won the King of the Ring tournament. He's even won King of the Ring. If you're booking Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, I'm 110% booking Bray Wyatt to beat Brock Lesnar. Why? Like I said, Brock Lesnar's bulletproof. Brock is bulletproof at this point. At this point, I'd rather much build up Bray Wyatt on SmackDown. Especially after what happens at WrestleMania. I mean, that's what I would do. I don't know about any of you people. But that's what I would do. I would book Lesnar tomorrow night to beat Lashley. We get Wyatt and Lesnar at WrestleMania with Wyatt beating Lesnar. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Going into WrestleMania. For sure, 100%. And again, I wouldn't mind it. It's something fresh. Brock is a legit opponent for Bray Wyatt. I think it's time to start giving Bray Wyatt legitimate opponents here. Not that Bray should be wrestling every single week on SmackDown. Every single week. But I want to start seeing, Bray Wyatt facing legitimate competitors. Don't get me wrong. I think LA Knight is great. Don't get me wrong. I think LA Knight is great. But that feud was good. But the match at the Royal Rumble was horrible. The matchup Wyatt and LA Knight had at the Royal Rumble was horrible. The pitch black match was garbage. Was straight horrible. It was just horrible to me. But again, that's what I'm doing. Wyatt, Lesnar, WrestleMania. Let me know, guys, what you think down below in the comment section. The Brawling Brutes are backstage with Drew McIntyre, and we go to break. Back for commercial break, we get some more hype for the recent sporting champions showing off their WWE Championship title belts with the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl last week. A recap of last week's #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship follows. Madcap Moss cuts a promo backstage while he admits nobody believed he was going to win last week. Emma gave him a prep talk, and he's into it, talking about how he's going to win the match tonight because he's a superstar. Bro, no one is beating Gunther but Sheamus at WrestleMania. That's another match I'm booking at WrestleMania. Gunther and Sheamus for the IC title. Third time for Sheamus. And this time around, I'm having Sheamus beat Gunther. And here's how I'm booking Gunther. Between now, going into WrestleMania, and going into SummerSlam. Pay attention to this. Gunther has had the IC title for 252 days, which is the longest reign in the 21st century. Right? I would have Gunther lose to Sheamus at WrestleMania for the IC title. I would have Gunther win the King of the Ring tournament. That's what I'm doing. I'm having Gunther win the King of the Ring tournament, but wait. Does Gunther stay on SmackDown? No, he gets drafted over to Monday Night Raw. Gunther gets drafted over to Monday Night Raw, where Cody resides with the WWE Championship. I do have Cody beating Roman at WrestleMania. Even though it's a possibility that Roman beats Cody at WrestleMania. Gunther gets drafted over to Raw from the draft. Gunther wins King of the Ring. Cody is still WWE Champion going into SummerSlam in Detroit. I'm booking Gunther versus Cody at SummerSlam in Detroit, Ford Field, for the WWE Championship. And that's when Gunther beats Cody for the WWE Championship. That's what I'm doing with Gunther. Between now and WrestleMania, and after WrestleMania, going into SummerSlam. I just gave you gold within like the first, 15 seconds. You're welcome. So Ariel Helwani is in the crowd and talks about how Montreal is buzzing to see the guy win the Universal Championship. Sorry, Ariel, not gonna happen. We get the Banger Bros. Really? The Banger Bros? That's what you were gonna call them? Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus the Viking Raiders. Not the War Raiders, the Viking Raiders. I love that. This match absolutely fucking banged. Now, if it were up to me, I would put this match on the pay-per-view tomorrow night. Start off the show hot by booking this tag team match. But I get why they're not on the card tomorrow night. I get why. Because not everybody deserves to be on the card if you're not an important role going into WrestleMania. I get that. Again, I get that. I understand it. I do. And mind you, the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view tomorrow night is the last stop before WrestleMania. It's the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. I like that. I like how there's no pay-per-view in March. I love that. After the Chamber, there should be straight build going into WrestleMania. Should be nothing but straight build going towards Mania. This tag team match, bang. This was the match of the night for me, in my honest opinion. I loved all 4 men here. Drew, Sheamus, and Erik and Ivar. Loved all 4 men here. This matchup was fucking awesome. Loved it. We go back for commercial break. The Banger Bros with stereo beats of the Badgerin on the Big Viking. Sheamus off the top rope with a bombs away knee. Dropper. Erik breaks it up. Bro kick counter with a rough looking power bomb. Erik follows it with a second power bomb. Erik off the second top of the second row. Sheamus cuts him off with a knee. Tag the McIntyre. Drew counting down, but Ivar helps his pal out of the ring. So Drew shrugs off the ropes. Big man tope con Giro. Drew's a fucking big dude. Back inside, Vikings get Drew up top. Avalanche, World Strongest Slam connects with Sheamus, breaking up the pin. Headbutt gets a reverse roundhouse. Ivar consults with Valhalla on his next move and goes up top. 747 splash. McIntyre kicks out. Getting him back from Ragnar. Sheamus breaks it up with a brogue kick. Drew off the ropes with the Claymore kick on Erik Ivar. On Erik, and the Banger Bros win by pinfall with a Claymore from Drew McIntyre on to Erik. Fantastic match here. Great tag team match. Very, very good match here. Very good match. Very good match. I love it. I love this match. What is Drew doing at WrestleMania? We all know Sheamus is going to go after the IC title. But what is Drew doing? Does Drew get involved with the IC title also? I mean, what else is Drew doing? You know, it's crazy to me how Drew in 2020 was booked like a fucking monster. Winning the Royal Rumble, eliminating Brock Lesnar, winning the Rumble, beating Lesnar at WrestleMania in front of no crowd because of the pandemic. Drew McIntyre carrying that company on his back during the pandemic era, along with Asuka and Seth Rollins and everybody else. Drew deserves better. If there's one person I feel bad for the most in this entire main roster, it's Drew McIntyre. Drew was on top of the world in 2020. Ever since then, his stock fell. His stock fell ever since. I believe ever since The Miz cashed in Money in the Bank on Drew at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view last year at the Thunderdome, the show that I covered, by the way. Ever since Drew lost that championship to The Miz last year, his stock fucking plummeted ever since. And it's unfortunate, because I love Drew. Drew is so great. I love Drew. Drew is an amazing worker. He's a hell of a storyteller, a hell of a promo, and he's amazing in the ring. But I just feel bad for him. What is Drew doing at WrestleMania? I guess you could put him in with Sheamus and Gunther to make it a triple threat for the IC title. Maybe you can do that. Sure. I wouldn't mind Drew going after the IC title, but that's a championship that Sheamus should win. Maybe Sheamus and Drew could feud over the IC title after WrestleMania. Maybe they'll be split in the draft after WrestleMania. Who knows? Who knows? Drew is one person that I feel bad for the most. And it's unfortunate for Drew because I love Drew. Drew should be in a very important match at WrestleMania, whether you like Drew or not. The next part of the Sami Zayn Bloodline video package follows. Asuka makes her entrance to send us to commercial break. Back for commercial break, Rey Mysterio is interviewed by Kayla Braxton backstage. We see a video of Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio having a heartfelt exchange of masks as a sign of respect that was apparently filmed last Friday. Tonight, Rey says he knows that meant a lot to Santos, but it meant the world to him because competition is always welcome here and respect. Just when Rey was about to finish that sentence, Karrion Kross and Scarlett roll up on him. Kayla leaves. Kross says he used to want to be a father, but seeing Dominic's lack of respect for him made him second guess that and calls Rey Mysterio a pathetic excuse of a father who has to hide behind the mask. I think next week we're getting Karrion Kross and Rey Mysterio next week on SmackDown. That was confirmed tonight. Should be good though next week between Kross and Rey. Should be good next week. Should be good. I'll be here to cover the show next week. We get Asuka and Liv Morgan 1-on-1. Why are we booking Asuka and Liv Morgan when we know one of them can't lose going into tomorrow night? I don't know. But it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. Alright. So Asuka's working on a knee armbar. On a kneeling armbar. Excuse me. Morgan fighting back with slaps. Whip reverse, backsplash. Liv with a rising knee, but Asuka gets one on her own for a near fall. Empress with kick with chest kicks. Morgan fired up and screaming for more. And she powers up with a slap across the face. Meanwhile, during the match, there was a point where Raquel showed up, and Nikki Cross as well because Carmella was on commentary. So Raquel Gonzalez comes up, and Nikki Cross as well. She's kissing Michael Cole's forehead, getting up on the announced desk to be a goof. So that was all fun and games there. Asuka laughing, joining at her unraking after unraking. Kick combination, Liv with right hands and kicks, and an insecurity staggers the Empress. Backsplash sets up the rising knee. Morgan off the second turnbuckle with a missile drop kick. Pop up turning, code breaker, oblivion block, back and forth, folding press reverse into a scissors armbar. Asuka wins by submission with the scissors armbar to Liv Morgan. Asuka wins, picks up momentum going into tomorrow's #1 contender women's elimination chamber match, with the winner facing Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. I said this on Monday Night Raw review on Tuesday. Link to that video will be down below in the description below. I said this on Tuesday on the Monday Night Raw review. I think Asuka wins the women's #1 contender elimination chamber, and I'll tell you why. Asuka looks dominant to me. Asuka looks completely dominant. Her new look, her new character just looks and feels right to Asuka. It feels different. And I love that. How am I booking Asuka tomorrow night and going into WrestleMania? I know in the chamber match, the first 4 women that come out will enter a pod. The last 2 women that come out will start the match. I'm having Asuka start the match tomorrow night. And not only she starts the match, I'm having Asuka dominate this whole entire match. She eliminates all 5 women in the match. You want to build up Asuka to the point where Bianca has no chance of beating Asuka at WrestleMania. You have Asuka start the match. You have Asuka eliminate all 5 women in this elimination chamber match. Then Asuka wins the match. We get Asuka and Bianca at WrestleMania. Bianca has no chance in hell to beat Asuka at WrestleMania. Throughout Bianca Belair's entire title reign as Raw Women's Champion, she's never faced anybody like Asuka. She never has. And let me tell you this now. Come WrestleMania, I'm having Asuka win the Raw Women's Championship. That's how I do it. Asuka is going to dominate the match tomorrow to the point where Bianca has no chance of beating Asuka at WrestleMania. No chance at all. And like I said, I like Bianca. But she needs a change of scenery. Put her on SmackDown. Put her on SmackDown. I wouldn't mind it. Put her on SmackDown. We all know, in my honest opinion, I think Rhea is beating Charlotte at WrestleMania. Why don't you start building Asuka as a dominant threat on Monday Night Raw? You put Bianca on SmackDown after the draft, and let's see Bianca and Rhea at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I think that's something I would get behind. If there's one thing right now that Bianca Belair needs, in my honest opinion, it's two things. Either change the scenery or she needs a heel turn. And I think both of them could work. Put her on SmackDown and put her as a heel. Sure. I don't mind it. Either one of those work, but I wouldn't mind if both of them happen at the same time. I got Asuka winning the chamber match tomorrow, and she beats Bianca at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's title. Post-match, Natalya hits the ring, as do Nikki Cross and Raquel Rodriguez to give us a preview of tomorrow night's chamber match. Raquel helps Liv up, and Morgan hits a codebreaker. Asuka takes Rodriguez out with a kick, and she and Liv share a moment in the middle of the ring. Ariel Helwani's in the crowd again, talking about how hyped the crowd is for Sami Zayn. Gunther is interviewed in gorilla position as he's about to walk out and defend the IC title against Madcap Moss. He says he doesn't care what Madcap Moss has to say because one victory and some encouraging words doesn't change a thing. He's been dominating, and just like everyone else, Moss will fall to the ring general. Out comes Gunther, makes his entrance. We get Gunther versus Madcap Moss for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was good for what it was. I love this match. This match was pretty good. You know, Madcap Moss can really show how good he is in the ring. Sure. I don't mind Madcap Moss, but for him to say, oh, that he's going to be Gunther, no. There was one outcome and one outcome only in this match. Gunther overwhelming Moss into the corner, laying huge chops. Listen, you cannot pay me a single dollar in this fucking world to take a fucking chop from Gunther himself. There's no money in the world that'll make me take a fucking chop to the chest by Gunther. None. Madcap with a double leg into mounted punches, but the ring general fends him off. Shoulder thrust in the corner. Snapmare from the champion into a side headlock off the ropes. Trading shoulder blocks, and Gunther stuns him with a shoulder block and gets a big boot for a near fall. Side headlock, wrenching it in, back and forth in the aftermath. Big spine buster for two. Then a pounce shoves the champion out of the ring and sends us to commercial break. Coming out of commercial break, Gunther chops Moss down, but Madcap gets a vertical suplex and follows it with a punchline. The ring general kicks out. I thought the match would be over there. Wrestling Moss around, he clubs him down hard and takes a moment for a breather before heading up top. Madcap rushes to meet him, jockeying, avalanche fallaway slam, but Gunther kicks out. The ring general sticks to him. Gunther wins by pinfall with a Teniru powerbomb to retain the Intercontinental Championship over Madcap Moss. Match is good again. Match is good for what it was. Loved it. Gunther is just so good in the ring. I love Gunther. Gunther's amazing. Walter, Gunther, whatever you want to call him. Gunther's going to be something big in 2023. He's going to do some big things in 2023. And like I predicted earlier, Gunther loses the IC title to Sheamus at WrestleMania. Gunther gets drafted over the Raw. We're going to have a King of the Ring tournament. Gunther wins the King of the Ring tournament. We get Cody and Gunther at SummerSlam in Detroit in Ford Field on August 5th for the WWE Championship. And that's when Gunther beats Cody for the WWE title. We don't know how long Cody would hold the championships. I'm assuming if he beats Roman at WrestleMania, because we don't know yet what's gonna happen. It's possible that Cody beats Roman. It's possible that Roman beats Cody. We don't know yet. We don't know. We have to wait till April 2nd at WrestleMania for that to happen. But that's what I'm doing with Gunther. Gunther's really good in the ring. I love Gunther. He's fucking amazing. And like I said, he's going to do some big things in 2023, whether it's King of the Ring or Money in the Bank. He's going to do something huge in 2023. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. After we go to break, back for commercial, commentary hypes next week's show. Sami Zayn makes his entrance. This is the closing segment of the show, which I have a lot to say on. Sami Zayn makes his entrance and takes in the atmosphere for a long moment before getting on the mic. Sami Zayn came out to Worlds Apart, his old NXT theme song. NXT Black and Gold theme song. When I heard that, I had fucking legitimate goosebumps. I felt chills up my fucking spine. And I was like, holy shit. This was fucking awesome. Crowd is chanting Olay. Olay chants dominate. And the feed breaks for just long enough to put the fear of God into your friendly neighborhood live blogger. He gets on the mic and says, this time of year, everybody points at a sign. And of course, everybody has to point at the WrestleMania sign. And it's the most important show of the year. And that's true. But for him and for this city, tomorrow night, it's once in a lifetime. He says something to Roman Reigns that ends with Tabernark. I'm not going to translate that because from what I heard, it was not a friendly words there. It could be a swear word. But tomorrow night, Sami Zayn says Roman doesn't just face Sami Zayn. He faces Sami Zayn and all the good people of Montreal. And Roman Reigns is going down. Sami Zayn slams the microphone in the canvas. He hypes up the whole crowd. And from there, the show goes off the air. With Sami Zayn hyping up the crowd in Montreal. And he says that Roman Reigns is going down. I'm going to say this now. That must be a really good feeling for Sami Zayn. To come out to his old theme song and to come out to that awesome crowd in Montreal. I'm so happy for Sami Zayn. He's gone so far in his career. He was in the bloodline from the summer of last year to now. Well, not to now, to the Royal Rumble. Seeing what happened at the Royal Rumble. Going into tonight with this whole, him homecoming to his home country and the crowd in Montreal at the Bell Center was just going berserk for him. Watching that closing segment of the show tonight really made me want to see Sami Zayn beat Roman Reigns tomorrow night in Montreal. Not gonna lie to you, it did. It did. But I said this in the beginning of the show, and I'm gonna mention it here. I might get heat for this. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't care. It's just my opinion. Did Sami Zayn get hot at the wrong time? I can see the comparison between Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan back in 2014. There's some similarities to that comparison. There is. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I know, you know, that Roman Reigns is not losing tomorrow night. And like I said, it's unfortunate. It's fucking unfortunate. Because Sami Zayn has been fucking white hot since the end of the bloodline. And the longer the segment, the longer the storyline went, the hotter Sami Zayn got. We're in for a fucking emotional roller coaster tomorrow night in Montreal at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. WWE is going to make you believe tomorrow night that a miracle can happen. WWE is going to make you believe, folks, tomorrow night that Sami Zayn can beat Roman Reigns. and I said this on Raw Review, I'm going to say this again. Roman Reigns has held the Universal Championship for as long as he has. Think about this. He's held that Universal Championship as of yesterday for 900 days. For 900 days. That is fucking history. A historic reign. Don't get me wrong. Out of everybody Roman Reigns has faced, from the time he won the Universal Championship at Payback in 2020 to tomorrow night, out of everybody Reigns has faced, Sami Zayn will be the closest superstar to ever beat Roman Reigns. That crowd, that atmosphere is going to want Sami Zayn tomorrow night to beat Roman Reigns. And like I said, it's unfortunate that Sami has to lose tomorrow night. It's unfortunate. Because we know Roman is not losing at all till at least the earliest WrestleMania. But I thought about this today, and I thought to myself when I was watching the Sami Zayn segment at the end of the show, is it possible that Reigns beats Cody at WrestleMania? Think about this. And I seen this earlier on TikTok. And I'm sure JD, and I think, and I'm not sure, I think JD mentioned this on Off the Script yesterday on his live stream on Thursday yesterday. Is it possible that Reigns beats Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? Is it possible? You think about this for a second. Reigns, by the time we get to WrestleMania, Reigns will be close, like very close, to 1,000 days as world champion. That's a nice round number. Very nice round number. Is it possible? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I think Reigns' title reign is over at WrestleMania. I'm not going to sit here and say that. Because again, it is possible that Roman Reigns does beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. But there is a con to this. If it ain't Cody Rhodes that beats Reigns at WrestleMania, then who? If it isn't Cody that beats Reigns at WrestleMania, who beats him? Reigns has beaten everybody else that there is to beat on the main roster. Everybody. If it ain't Cody at WrestleMania, then who? Then who? Who beats Reigns? Is it possible that nobody ever beats Roman Reigns? Is it possible that after WrestleMania, Reigns can just relinquish the Universal Championship, relinquish the WWE Championship, and officially say, that's it. I've beaten everybody that there is to beat. There's nobody in this company that can beat me. So what's the point of carrying these championships when I'm going to hold these championships for a long time? Is it possible that somebody on the main roster can beat Roman? No. Because I'm going to ask this now. If it ain't Cody Rhodes, then who? Who? I can think of a couple opponents that Roman Reigns has not faced yet. Sheamus, GUNTHER, Randy Orton. There's a couple of guys there. There's at least 3 guys that Reigns has not faced yet. One of them can possibly beat him. But I'm not booking GUNTHER to beat Reigns. I'm not booking Sheamus to beat Roman Reigns. I'm not booking Randy Orton to beat Roman Reigns. There's nobody else. And that's the only con coming out of WrestleMania. What if Roman beats Cody at WrestleMania? Who is there left on the main roster to face Roman? And not only that, look good and beat Roman at the same time. After Cody, there's no one left. There's no one left. That's why I'm booking Cody to beat Roman at WrestleMania for both titles. Cody beats Roman at WrestleMania. Cody relinquishes the Universal Championship. He sends that title back over to SmackDown. And he keeps the WWE Championship. That's the story. Cody's story is to do something and to win a championship that his father never held. God rest his soul. Dusty never held the WWE Championship. He never did. Cody has that opportunity to do that at WrestleMania. Is it possible that Jey Uso comes into Canada, if he's allowed in there, in that country, to cost Sami Zayn the Undisputed Championship tomorrow night? And like I said, if that does happen, like say Jey Uso does come into Canada and he costs Sami Zayn the World Championship. And again, I forgot to mention this. There was no Roman Reigns tonight. There was no Jey Uso, no Jimmy Uso, no Paul Heyman, no Solo Sikoa tonight. We didn't get not one member of the Bloodline was featured on the show tonight. Not one member of the Bloodline was on the show tonight. And again, I don't mind it. Why? Because Roman doesn't have to be there every single week. The Bloodline doesn't have to be there every single week. They don't. Especially Roman. He can be there and cut promos and stuff, but he doesn't have to be there every single week. Is it possible? Is it possible, folks? That's the main question. And also, where does Kevin Owens lie into this? Does Kevin Owens show up tomorrow night? The fact that we didn't get not one member of the Bloodline tonight, I didn't mind at all. I really didn't. That was it, guys, for SmackDown. That is it, guys, for SmackDown. Now, before the end of the show, before the review ends, I'm going to give you guys my Elimination Chamber predictions for tomorrow night. I know there's only, I believe there's only 5 matches tomorrow night. I believe there's only 5 matches tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 matches tomorrow night. 5 matches. 5. We're going to go over the entire Elimination Chamber card right now. And I'll give you guys my very quick predictions. Ready? Here we go. Austin Theory defends the United States Championship against Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Montez Ford, and Damian Priest inside the Elimination Chamber. Now, Austin Theory, that's the wild card in this match. Does he walk out of Montreal as the U.S. champion? With this rumored match between him and John Cena at WrestleMania? It's possible. Does Austin Theory walk out of Montreal with the U.S. title? I think so. But if Austin Theory doesn't win the title, I think Gargano can win it. Gargano can win it. I don't think Rollins wins it because I'm hearing Rollins and Logan Paul is happening at WrestleMania. So I don't think Rollins wins it. It's possible that Theory wins it. I think Gargano wins it. Bronson Reed can win it. What if Montez Ford wins it? I don't think Damian Priest wins it. I don't think so. Because Priest is in the chamber match, but I don't think he's competing in the mixed tag match. I don't think he is. No, he's not. Because it's Edge and Beth Phoenix against Finn Balor and Ripley. So, you know what? I'm going to go with Gargano here. I'm going to go with Johnny Gargano winning the U.S. title tomorrow night in Montreal. Asuka, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya, and Carmella. Number one contender elimination chamber match to determine who faces Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. I said it on the SmackDown review earlier. Asuka wins. She starts the match. She eliminates every single woman in this match. She beats Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's title. Easy as that. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. I have Lesnar win. We have Wyatt and Lesnar at WrestleMania, with Wyatt beating Brock at WrestleMania. Simple as that. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley in a mixed tag team match. I know I said I got Edge and Beth winning, but you want to keep Rhea strong going into WrestleMania, so I got Finn and Rhea winning over Edge and Beth Phoenix in Montreal. That's for sure. And Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman against Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I got Reigns winning. Like I said, it's unfortunate that Zayn is this hot, but everything is going to come to a close at the pay-per-view tomorrow night with Reigns successfully defending the title against Sami Zayn, with Jey Uso costing Sami Zayn the undisputed title, and then we get Sami and KO versus the Usos night 2 at WrestleMania for the undisputed tag team championships at WrestleMania. And like I said, the bloodline will fall at WrestleMania night 2, where the Usos drop the championship to KO and Sami, and Cody beating Roman at WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. That is it, guys, for SmackDown review right here on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you guys did, leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of the show tonight. What are your predictions also tomorrow? What are your predictions for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view for tomorrow night? And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell, guys, for all notifications. Like I said, guys, 65% of you guys who watched my last 2 videos are not subscribed. It's just that easy. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell, guys, for all notifications. Raw review is live on the channel right now. So is AEW Dynamite review from yesterday. I mean, not yet from yesterday, from Wednesday. And if you guys want to follow me on social media, please do so. Twitter, @TheRealChris. TikTok, @TheRealChris also. And if you guys want to show your support on the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on bell, guys, for all notifications, guys. That is it for SmackDown review. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view review. Until then, guys, I am Chris. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video all over social media. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view review. Till then, guys, have a blessed night. Talk to you guys later.